Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we have for you an episode for the werewolf venue of Living World of Darkness. In this scene, we have Logan Gravis traveling to the Sept of the Green, Central Park, in New York City. He's only arrived in New York City for a couple of hours, and he's made his way from JFK to the park and is on its outskirts when he lets out a howl of introduction. I am Logan Gravis, Ragabash, Black Fury, Metis, Cleoth, deeded Aeolus's blade. I seek entrance into the Sept.
Hello.
Probably get a return howl, actually, going, I am Alan Stewart, child of Gaia, Galliard, Cleoth, current duty patrolling the Sept. With me, I have, Zeke, Glasswalker, Galliard, Pup, as well as Packmate, Antonio, Bonar, Ragabash, Cleoth.
Antonio will correct Alan. He is a philodox. Learn your house, god damn it.
There is a brief backbiting.
Oh,
Correction! Zeke, Glasswalker, Philodox, Pup.
If I need to leave you two alone so y'all can finish whatever y'all are doing, I can, go back
no,
up and finish the patrol.
You are with us to the sad ending now.
Alright.
Come, let's go ahead and meet the newcomer.
Yeah.
And Alan is dressed much like a hipster, actually. It is the persona that he has decided to take on with a plaid shirt. And he's currently walking around with a flashlight, actually, to light his way.
Antonio, by his side, he's wearing some rag jeans, a shirt, a t-shirt actually, and acid stain jacket, and he has kind of a cut on his his right temple. But yeah, he's with his hands on his pockets, walking beside Alan, just chewing something.
Zeke is wearing mechanics coveralls. It's got his name on his little patch there. It says Zeke. It's got a patch where it looks like he might have had a garage patch there, but he ripped it off. Got grease all up on his arms, and he's walking. He's got a rag that he's trying to kind of clean up as much as he can. He's wearing some work boots and a camouflage baseball cap.
Leaning against a tree, watching you approach, is a figure in a hooded trench coat with sunglasses on. Not much can be seen on his person at the moment, except he has a military duffel bag next to him on the ground. The hood is up.
Alan will go ahead and approach. His flashlight goes ahead and crosses from your duffel bag up to you, up to your sunglasses, and he simply say, "Hey, why don't you come out and introduce yourself?"
When you shine it in his face,
Mhm.
You see very, very, very pale skin.
Hmm.
And his sunglasses reflect blue.
Interesting. You go ahead and flash the sunlight back down to your foot. All right. What's up? Well met. Long travel. Where you come from?
Athens.
Hmm. Well, you've traveled a long, long way then. What brings you to the Sept then?
My sister spoke of wonder and opportunity in the city.
Who's your sister? If you mind me asking.
My sisters, my mothers, my grand.
No.
Alan's gonna go ahead and flash his flashlight over at Antonio and simply say, "There's opportunity here." Pleasantly
Let me
surprised.
let me go and see. And Antonio pull out his sleeves, gets near the new arrival, and goes like. Well, at
Antonio
least he
notices.
doesn't smell like sewer.
No. When Antonio goes to smell Logan,
Yeah.
there's no scent.
He
doesn't
smells.
smell any, except maybe the fabric softener that he used on his clothes.
Okay. Antonio will go back to Alan and go like, whisper in his ear. He doesn't smell like anything, but he washes his clothes, so I like him.
Well, he is a new moon. Perhaps he covers the scent.
Okay.
I'm going this way.
Okay. I'm Alan. I come from down south. I am currently patrolling the Sept, and this is my duty, at least for one final night. After this night, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands and forget about this entire Sept for about 8 hours.
You are a guardian then?
Make it more than 6.
I am not a guardian by position. I am a guardian by mutual challenge. Actually, one of your kin, a Black Fury known by the name of Kaylee, went
I
ahead
have a
and
sister
gave me. Yes, you have many sisters here.
Yeah. Yep.
One of my packmates happens to be Sophia Night Eyes, also a Black Fury. This points to Antonio, also one of my packmates. We are of the Memento Mori pack.
Memento Mori.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at Alan. Can I say it now? Can I say it now? I have been waiting whole 2 days to say it. Can I say it now? He asked. Can I say it?
Go ahead and say it.
And he turns around. Brother, remember, you will have to die one day. It's up to you how many you take with you and how the fucking way you choose to die. And he turns around to Alan. Is that correct?
You went ahead and put your own spin on it, which you were allowed to do.
Today I killed 9 BSDs.
Sorry, Logan, you may have to repeat yourself.
To date, I have killed 9 BSDs.
You make such a boast. Can you prove it?
Okay, I was cooking, Alejandro. Let me do my thing and set up, and then we can do whatever you want. Okay, hon?
We are live.
We are live. Welcome to the live call.
Things happen, people. Don't worry. Keep going.
But Alan goes ahead and presses in on you, Logan, says, you can say that, but it seems like an unfounded boast. Come on, give me some evidence here. I'm a Galliard. I'm a storyteller. Tell me a story. Give me evidence.
Best make it good, because if you don't make it good, I'm going to have breakfast with a very very angry child of Gaia. He points to Alan. And
You
when
wish to
he
know
gets
how I came
angry,
about my
he
deepness?
burns the bacon.
You wish to know
Yes,
how I
we
came
do.
about my deep name?
Yes, I would.
It's been a long time since I've told this story. As I said, I come from Athens, the Sept of the Three Maidens. Do you know who the Three Maidens are?
I have heard the legends. I have heard the stories.
Do the other two with you know?
I don't even know what a maiden is.
Maiden's a lady,
Oh,
Not-
a chica. Okay.
buddy.
A maiden is someone who holds her virtue true. The Three Maidens are Athena, Hera, and Artemis.
Right.
It is to them that my Sept, I wouldn't say worships, because we all should worship Gaia.
At this point, Night Eyes will kind of stomp forward. She looks like she's been through hell and back. Her hair's a mess. She's got her uniform, but with jeans on underneath it. And
I'm taking off my hood because it's hot in my room.
that's fine.
But
And
Logan hasn't taken his off yet.
the only thing that looks clean or nice on her is the Pegasus charm hanging off her neck.
As you come walking up, Zeke.
How much pure breed?
Ma'am.
She has no pure breed, hun. She'll look at Zeke and go, "Oh, Mama missed you. You're the good one out of the 3 cubs," and pat you on the head, and then walk over to Alan and just growl.
What?
"He's yours tomorrow for punishment. You're lucky I didn't do like my kind do to punish their men."
Which one? Which one do I need to punish?
Xavier.
Are you talking about hunting them, or are you talking about...
No, I'm not going to hunt a cub. Who's the new blood?
One of yours.
Yeah, one of yours.
He's radiating to Black Fury pure breed.
The minute she feels the Black Fury, she starts like rubbing her Always Remember tattoo. The only thing that sticks out is she's got that, and she's got a crisscross on her neck of scars, and you can't see her other tattoo right now.
It was good to meet your sister.
She goes, "It's good to meet you too. I'm the den mother of the Sept. Xavier is on punishment till I say otherwise. He does a job a day with you and a job a day with me till he learns his lesson."
Okay, well, fair enough. I'll set Zeke onto one of the work crews that are currently patching a pothole over in Queens. Thank you. That's enough.
The boy did not even know how to pour drink into a cup.
Ouch. Tell me
Really?
again why he's being punished again.
I learned that when I
Been
was...
disrespectful to 5 people, and it escalated from 1 day of work till I say otherwise because he told me no.
Oh,
That's
okay.
And
Sorry
Antonio
for
will
not.
look at Mike and... Oh, go ahead, please.
We happen to be the den father and the den mother, respectively. We just had a new incoming of cubs, 3 of them all at once.
I gather.
Hey,
This one's the good one, though. This one I like.
All right.
Oh, speaking of which, from now on, if you're going to put a cub to work somewhere, tell me so I don't have the others bitching at me about the messes he makes in the sept.
Wait, who did what now?
According to Travis, he doesn't see the point of you letting Ezekiel work on your truck. Or
Well,
if
first
there was
off,
a lesson in it.
he did it as a personal favor to me. This is the good one. This is the good one. He did this without having to be told this. He put the initiative on. This is fine. If Travis has a problem with it, I will talk to Travis.
At this point, she kind of cracks her neck. Y'all hear a real loud pop, and she goes, "Oh, that's so much better." Looks at Ezekiel and goes, You come to the cafe, and I'll give you a girl to play with."
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
Logan just kind of tilts his head at Sophia's words.
I don't let people who are not real honorable men or know their shit go near my kin.
Can I go also to that cafe? I want to go to that cafe, Alan. Can we go to that cafe, please?
We'll go later, Antonio. We'll go later.
I need coffee, Antonio. Where's my coffee?
On the kitchen table. If I take a guess, maybe.
Pills.
Zeke will reach into a back pocket on his coveralls and hand a mason jar over to Antonio with a very clear liquid in it.
Oh, God.
There's that'll take care of it for you.
And Antonio looks at the liquid. It looks at Zeke.
She'll look at
One day I will marry you if you keep giving me this shit. I'm telling you that.
You and your fire water. So, Logan, do you have a pack yet, dear?
No. I have just arrived.
She kind of ruffles her blood red dyed hair. You can tell by the roots it's naturally black. And she goes, "Okay, so how would you like to come with me? Be part of our pack."
Whoa. Put on the brakes there.
He just arrived. He's like, standing there for like his watch that he's not.
Look at it like this.
Not his watch.
If he doesn't
For
join,
like 20 minutes.
if he doesn't,
alone.
Sophia just kind of chuckles. She goes, "If he doesn't go with me, he's going to end up with the other kin, Dr. Mega's daughter, our other little fury."
He's a cub yet. I don't know. You're a cub.
I thought he said he was Cleath.
Yeah, he's clean.
Sorry.
Okay. We don't know anything of him yet. He was going to.
know his auspice.
Yeah, and he just told us that he killed 6 BSD.
9.
Oh, 9. Sorry.
9.
Don't wait to hear that story. Tell me that story.
Yes, I want to hear this story. She says as she sits down and pulls the maid's dress off and puts a tank top on instead with the jeans. Because out of character, she thinks of y'all as family, so she does not expect y'all to be looking Antonio.
Antonio's looking the other way. Like...
Zeke pointedly finds someplace not to look that direction and takes a sip of the moonshine.
The child of Gaia has seen worse.
Which, when she does that, y'all will all see she has a bleeding, broken black heart tattooed across her rib cage.
Nope, Zeke didn't see it.
Logan will sit down at the base of the tree, and he'll unzip his military backpack, and he will take out a sharpening stone, a whetstone. Reaching behind his back, under the trench coat, you see him pull a kukri. And he sits down, and he begins to stir up. The story of how I became known as Aeolus's Blade goes back to my rite of passage. In Athens, in the Sept of the Three Maidens, I was chosen to go along with 6 others on a simple tracking mission. The spirits of the wild had given rumors to the Sept Alpha that a group of BSDs had decided to come into the wild near Athens. Well, we wanted to know where they were hunkering down. It surprised them when they weren't expecting it. So the impromptu pack and myself tracked the BSDs, and we found them. We followed them. And what we found was horrifying. We found that they had established a new hive, and that there were 20, at least. 4 packs of 5. And when we turned around to go report this to the Sept Alpha, we were ambushed by another pack that we hadn't seen. Not knowing what else to do, we fought. And in the fight, one of our number fell. A maiden by the name of Anna. Anna was an Arun. Very skilled with a bow, and being groomed to eventually be Sept Alpha. The Sept Alpha was her aunt, and her mother had passed to her a bow of Artemis, a fetish among our kind, our tribe. This fetish is passed from mother to daughter, and from mother to daughter since time immemorial. The BSDs took her body when we were incapacitated and started to drag her into their hive. It was my moon that night. My rage was up, and the Theurge had just finished healing me. I am Metis. My worth is little in the grand scheme. So I decided to do one of the most stupid things I have ever done in my life. I waited several hours until the moon was high and night was full. And I stuck my way into their hive. The fact that I do not smell, the fact that I can hide in shadows fairly easy, and the gifts that Gaia and Artemis gave me allowed me to sneak all the way into the heart of the hive, where there I found Anna's body. They had done unspeakable things, and they were all sleeping soundly around her corpse. The bow forgotten for now. I grabbed it, but the rage was high, and I decided that those sleeping so soundly around her corpse, I was in so many pieces I couldn't take it back all at once, needed to die. And Logan holds up the knife that he's been sharpening, and you see 9 ticks on it, on the hilt. So I made my rounds, and I slit 9 throats. Until the last one woke. I was still... And I gave into the gifts of my auspice. Became a shade, a blur. The BSD who awoke shouted, "It's a blade of mist," before I slashed his throat. He didn't die, but I gave in to the rage then. And as I ran, I slashed. And I don't know how many I killed on the way out. I just know that I killed 9 with firm memory. And when I emerged, soaked in the blood of the worm, my sisters were there, with bows drawn and rage high. And they howled at the break of dawn. I was anointed there on the field of battle as Cleon, and given the name Aeolus's blade.
Well, you definitely earned it. At this point, she's taken the flask out of Antonio's hand and is drinking from it and then hands it back.
Yeah, for you, when you drink it, you know it's cheap whiskey and the fire water all mixed in.
She kind of coughs a little, and she goes, "Wow, that was a bit rancid."
He will say, and he will go to the Metis and go like, drink. It's not an option. It's not a drink. You fucking drink.
Logan will take the flask.
So
He will take it.
while Logan drinks, she's gonna look over at Zeke and be like, "Any questions?"
I don't want to offend anybody, so I'll keep my questions to myself till later.
You're a cub. It is your duty to
I
offend
am?
until you learn better.
Yeah, you're a cub. You can ask any question you want, and as long as you're not being outright like Xavier disrespectful, you're not gonna get punched.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to the nude feller. You've been yelling "no metis" since I met you, and
Let me answer that. If 2 people are in love and take that stupid action against the litany, it is those 2 people's fault, not the child's fault. Our kind do not hold the child to the bear of their sin. Our medices are kept and taught and raised as any of our cubs are.
Antonio turns around, looks at Zeke. Just don't fuck another werewolf.
we're planning on it.
Plain and simple.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure currently the only female werewolves we have in this sept are more likely to shove their weapons up his ass than fuck him anyway.
Yeah, no, not.
No.
But you are adorable enough there are plenty of kinfolk girls around. I'm sure you can find a good mate.
All right, when I get ready for all that settling down stuff, I guess I'll look at that. Alan, hey, Alan, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. It's a good story. It's a very, very good story, told very, very artfully. I don't know. Sophia, this is what I want you to do. If you really consider this guy, bringing him into the back, let him walk around, let him talk to a few people, let him see how the Sept operates. But I also want you to do this. I want to see how he meshes with the Alpha, and I want to see how he messes with the totem. From the story that he's told, he actually messes very, very well with Merlin. The idea of knowing when to strike and how to strike, it definitely appeals to the totem, but I have no idea how Snow Licks Your Face will actually react to such a story. The sentiment is there. I can definitely see how he exemplifies Memento Mori, but I want to see how he interacts with the rest of the pack.
That's fair enough. I can take him to play with Snow tomorrow.
Good.
Who's Pack Alpha?
Snow.
His name is
Snow,
Snow
Snow.
Lick Your Face.
Lick your face.
Antonio looks at Night Eyes and go like, no, his name is Throw Snow. Haven't you seen him like when he's standing on all his fours and starts, kicking shit? He could be called Throw Beer Cans if he wanted to.
I'm going to go by the name he earned in combat with the others, which is he defeated a opponent by making them submit by licking their face.
'Twas an Arun, 2 ranks above him. Don't forget that.
Okay, so he
And
won
Arun
by
submitted
doing this.
being licked in the face.
And he goes to Alan, stand in front of him, turn his head and slick him on the side of the cheek by doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Surrender to me, Alan.
Throw a punch. Right to the
Avoid.
gut.
Nope.
You want to roll this?
No. Let's say it connects.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay. Next time I will lick you in the neck if you want.
Don't think just because I'm a child of Gaia and would love all of us to be unified against the worm doesn't mean I can't throw a punch.
Yeah, you can.
Alan hides his rage well, and I surround myself with men to practice my patience.
And I'm a bone knower, so you
An
can
adorable
picture the resolution.
She actually kind of pinches Antonio's cheek and she goes, "An adorable little bone gnar."
Yeah, it's part of being Argentinian. We are cute as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So, is Mother Larissa still Sept Alpha?
Yes.
Yes. I think I've seen her cook more chili than anything, though.
That chili.
She resided over the last mute that was only held a few days ago. That's where we became den parents.
What is the purpose of your pack?
I believe our alpha will be able to describe the purpose of the pack much better. Sophia, do you remember what was described?
Do you understand what the name Memento Mori means?
Not entirely, no.
Remember you die.
This is a war pack?
Not
No.
necessarily.
Is he a Lupus or a Hamid? Did he tell you?
He said he's a metis.
I wasn't here when he said that. That's why.
He's a Black Fury?
So he's a metis.
The way
Unless
that his
he-
howl went, he described his auspice, his breed, and his tribe. So you know that in character.
Okay. She looks at him and she goes, "Do you know what a covert ops is?
Yes, I do.
We're
Actually,
more similar to them. We know when to go in and get information, when to strike, and when to step back."
You're a stealth pack.
No.
No.
I remember Snow's words. Remember to die. We're not soldiers. We're not wizards. and we're not black ops. But we can get by, and we're not going down easy.
That's right.
Antonio will look at Logan and go like, okay, you know what an underdog is?
Hmm?
An underdog. The guy you don't expect much from, really.
I guess.
Cool. We are kind of an underdog pack. We can do many, many things our own way.
What is your pack totem?
Merlin.
Great almighty Merlin. And he looks at Alan. He saved my life tonight. At least my ass.
What did you do?
I went to the Fight Club.
Oh,
I do
God.
not know how Merlin will react to me. And it's at that point that Logan takes down his hood and takes off his sunglasses. And everybody sees blood red eyes and deformed ears. Does anybody have survival?
I have $1 survival.
You want to roll it?
Let me open my page real fast.
Yeah. What do you want to roll with it?
Do
survival?
intelligence.
Alright. Rolling. Hey!
What am I rolling with survival again?
Intelligence.
Okay.
I will just say rar.
I've got to ask. No, you're a Cleith. Never mind. You've passed your rite of rich passage already. So I don't get a +2 against him. Oh.
Oh no.
I don't need it anyway.
Oh.
Zeke passes.
I don't have survival, so...
Fair enough.
Anybody who gets more than one success realizes that these are the closest thing that a human can come to bat ears.
I thought he introduced himself as a child of Pegasus, not a child of Bat.
Be nice, Alan.
I'm always nice. Rawr!
Mm-hmm.
Antonio looks at Logan, and his Gaia only knows from where Bone Knower savagery he will say this. Merlin is a spirit of survival, boy. If you can survive, if you are wise enough, cunning enough, strong enough to survive, Merlin won't shame you. Merlin won't shun you away.
You can't be as stupid as my first den son. He liked to talk to spiders in the Umbra.
The namer is Trixie.
No.
So,
Anyway, and
yeah.
Logan will put back the whetstone and he'll sheathe the cookery behind his back. And he'll take out a big box, a big pink box. It looks sort of crushed, but not really. And it's wrapped really tight. And he goes, anyway, I do have this for Mother Larissa. I realize she might be sleeping at this point, but I would like to give it to her.
Antonio will go near the box and sniff it a little bit.
Sugar. Lots and lots of sugar.
Oh, yeah, the old hag will like it.
It is as Antonio says in regards to Merlin, and we are all children of Gaia. Whether or not you remember that is an entirely different matter. But your form, so long as you uphold Gaian beliefs, so long as you fight the worm where it breathes, as you are already telling me, you will be accepted in this sept.
That's good. That is good.
You will have to be introduced to the elders as quick as possible so they can ascertain whether or not they accept you into the set for much longer than a day. But should you need lodgings, they can certainly be arranged.
The same way I did with you when I first met you, Alan. My door is open to him.
If he is to, well, fair enough. We can, well, if that doesn't work, you can always hold him up in a hotel. I know that I did that for a while.
Well, Alan, I think there's rooms in the tree houses too that are open. I know there's a couple on the same area where I am. I don't know if those are Cub only, Cub Club or something like that, but
I'll say this as much. Logan.
My kin tends to sleep on the tree houses, but your Metis, they will take you in.
Logan.
I would prefer to stay with my kin for the time being.
I will say this much. We will call upon the elders of the Sept in order to have them formally introduce you.
Fair enough.
For right now, hang tight. Hang loose, I should say. Sophia.
Yes.
Look after him. I know that he's not a cub, but he's still one of your own, and I think you're the most qualified for it. Packlink active is like Packlink active. For somebody that says that he went ahead and murdered 9 Black Spiral dancers, he certainly looks a lot like him. Feel free to go ahead and beat the ever-loving shit out of me. I give you full permission to do so, but everything here I distrust.
Packlink back. Did I say I fully trust him? He's my kin. If a throat needs slit, I'll slit it.
Alright, I just do not want the mistakes of my tribe to be the mistakes of this sept.
At this point, she's still patting the spot beside her for looking at Logan. She's basically telling you to sit beside her.
Okay. Logan will get up and sit beside Sophia.
I like this one. See? How hard is that, Alan? How fucking hard is that for a young boy to just listen when you're keeping him alive?
Apparently for Xavier, it's near on impossible from what I was seeing.
Oh yeah, Zeke was there when that little fiasco went down, weren't you, dear?
Yasm. I was there. I saw him put his foot all the way up to his damn ankle in his mouth.
This cub is lucky he wasn't raised in my home sept.
He's a prince from Egypt.
A strider.
Who does not think like a strider at all. He's got a long way to go.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to take Logan to stay with me. Alan, pack link to Alan? Alan, do we have the pack home set up, or shall I just keep him in the apartment?
Don't bring him to the pack home. Go ahead and
No, I'm asking if you even have the pack home.
do. Alan, exasperated through the link. Sophia, I have been up for almost a week. I have not set anything up. I swear to Gaia, it will be the first thing I handle.
Antonio will bash it into the pack link. Okay, both of you. I can hear you screaming in my mind. So stop. I will handle the pack house tomorrow.
All Antonio gets in a response is like image of a little anime girl blowing a kiss going, "Thank you very much."
Oh, God damn it.
Anyway.
Please go ahead and make sure that the new guy goes through all sorts of verifications.
Alpha's here, out of character.
Oh, fuck, the alpha is here. Yes, I'm staying.
And you see that Antonio, as he hears snow coming, he will rummage through his shit and will bring a Happy Meal box, and he will open it and wag use half-eaten hamburger. Like, Snow, come here, boy. I got this for you.
Let's see if he can actually get in. Let's see if his headset starts working. We can hear you. Sorry. Can you hear me? You may have to lean into the mic, but yes.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Mr. Antonio.
Yeah.
From the sky appears a.
Why am I hearing Austin's voice twice?
Because
we're twins, obviously.
Yeah, they're identical twins, hon.
I did not know that. I apologize.
Don't worry. You will be reprimanded later. Anyways, from out of the sky, Antonio, above your head, lands a falling snowball. Crunch.
God damn it, he has a good aim.
And before the lot of you appears what looks to be a white wolf, where we happen to be. I assume we're someplace.
We're at the set. Antonio will look at Snow. From where did you get snow? And he will shove the hamburger into the wolf's mouth.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zeke will look at the wolf. Zeke will look at the wolf. Mr. Snow.
I smell. New smell.
Why y'all do that? I have to make
Not a new smell. Not a new smell.
No smell. Logan doesn't smell. He doesn't have any kind of odor. Except of fabric softener from his clothes.
Yeah,
Two successes,
new smell.
Austin.
New smell. Outside smell. From where?
Unless 5s are successes.
Snow sees a Hamid. Well, not necessarily a Hamid, but a Garou in Hamid form with blood red eyes and the closest thing that humans can get to bat ears looking at him.
Oh, so you're going with the old albino look?
And very, very pale.
You have no color. Why does he have no color?
pack link to the alpha.
Is
Well,
he
when
saying this out loud in high tongue or
mother's
just
tongue. Yeah.
Mother's tongue, yeah.
I'm an albino?
Al. Okay, Al.
All right. What I rolled for, ladies and gentlemen, is I was activating Sense Worm, and I guess Austin wanted
And
me
someone's gonna have to tell me what Nika is saying, because I can't hear her, apparently.
I activated Sense Worm. I'm guessing on New Blood here.
Yep.
All right. I don't think, Robert, hon, you have to tell me if I zero. Okay, 0 worm taint.
Yay! For those of you that can't hear Jessica, roll for Sense Worm, and against the new guy, who apparently does not come up as worm tainted.
Except, you know, the residual worm taint of walking in a scar in a scab for
Yeah.
a couple of
Yeah,
hours.
the role play out action will be, you see, she
You have
looks.
city smell.
Yeah.
Bad city smell. But okay, city smell. We live in city. So it's okay.
The role play
Are
action.
you?
You need to go fix your brother's speakers for him.
Why you have no color?
Albino. I was born.
Hi. Hi, Al. Why you have no color, Al?
No.
Antonio looks at Logan. Antonio looks at Snow. Antonio looks at Logan. Simple terms. Simple words.
Born with no color.
Sad face.
Oh, that face. So cute. So
Not
goddamn cute.
Night Eyes
And-
does her quick sniff and looks at Logan, then looks back at Alan and goes, "He's clean."
Okay,
as
that's
if
cool.
to prove this to Snow, Logan begins shrugging out of his clothes because none of them are dedicated. You see a side quiver attached to his hip, filled with arrows, and he lays it on the ground, and he makes this shift slowly to Lucas. And
Stuffing.
now standing in front of now standing on all fours in front of Snow is a completely white wolf with red eyes.
When Logan shifts, Antonio will just open a little bit his eyes and he will, jump over him and start looking for someone that could have seen him shift in the middle of the park. Being the rag of a pack.
When Logan starts taking his clothes off, Zeke will turn away, give him his privacy.
Why do humans like taking off their outer fur?
Zeke, it's nothing you don't have yourself.
Because outer fur will rip if not removed.
Yep, okay. We're in the clear. We're in the clear. And he will turn again to Logan and in mother tongues will go, "Don't do that in the middle of a public space.
It's midnight.
This is New York."
You're patrolling.
Yeah.
Are you bad at it?
No. And he looks at Alan. "I don't know, but chances, possibilities, fate. Shit happens." But
Okay,
we're
this
fine,
is a
we're
test
fine.
real quick. Can Trent hear me now?
Yes.
Good boy.
And Antonio will sit down and put up some bushes up, so kind of cover the two werewolves. Werewolf form, wall form, whatever.
Snow?
Yes. Al.
Not Al. Logan.
Al Logan. I think it would help to give him the introduction again. Both of you.
Howl.
I am Logan Gravis. Ragabash. Metis. Black Fury.
Ha!
Ooh.
Called it! I could smell it!
At this point, a piece of beef jerky has been produced from Sophia's bag and dangled inches from Snow's face, going, "Can we play nice, Snow?"
Deeded Aeolus's blade.
No. Play nice. Just want to laugh. Laugh good.
Antonio looks at Snow. Do you have anything against ragabashes?
No. I just want to prove my suspicions right.
Okay.
And you are?
I am Snow. They call me Lick's Face. Licks your face, probably. I'm a wolf. The wolf. The lupus. Always was. Always have been. Probably will continue at some point. Ain't I imagine? Silver Fang.
What is your auspice?
It's the crescent one.
Huh. I see. You were telling me your pack totem is Merlin.
Merlin, nice. Merlin, bird. Merlin, very helpful.
Merlin, very smart.
It's a special kind of wolf. Wolf follows Merlin. Wolf that knows always be underfoot.
Okay then. They were just about to take me to a place where I could rest until the Sept elders could make a more informed decision as to whether or not I can stay.
Don't worry. I'm sure you're going to be fine. Just fine. We're about to lose people. Lots of people, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you say? Why do you say that?
Big,
Well-
nasty thing.
Okay. And Antonio pass poor Logan again the flask. Drink. You're going to need it to hear what comes next. And he looks at Alan. Galliard, sing for us. And he sits
Okay.
down.
Logan will kind of tilt his head in a lupine question
Alright.
and sort of like pass his paw over the ground, like to present that I have no opposable thumbs at the moment.
A little dish is
Are we going
produced.
Mechanics light, or do you want me to roll for blur of Milky Eye?
We can give it to you.
All right. He will blur before shifting up to Hamid and getting the rest of his clothes on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys wanted to hear a story. Okay.
Alan, where the hell did he go?
He's around. It's one of the gifts to go ahead and blur your perceptions. But you guys wanted a story, right?
All right.
Story begins a few months ago. This is the story of the Storm Eater. The Storm Eater was birthed in a great weaver contraption to the east, actually, a generator plant. It seems as if some of the supposed Red Talons made their stake there to disrupt it. It was only later that they were revealed to be dancers. But there they enacted some sort of ritual, and from there the Storm Eater was born. Born a giant storm full of lightning and malice. From there, it has proceeded to travel around. If you go ahead and look up to the sky in the Umbra, you will see its form. It covers nearly the entirety of the burrow, actually. It seems to have quite a number of bane spirits associated with it. It unfortunately took a direction that we weren't quite expecting. It did not come for the Sept proper, which we all expected it to. No. It traveled more eastward towards the Long Island area. And for some strange reason, it has decided to embed itself, to cocoon itself within the ground of the Umbra of Long Island, and there it happens to stay. There it happens to continue to bring banes to itself, where it seems to have corrupted the Weaver spirits around as well. At the moment, the Sept's top priority, the Sept of the Green's entire priority has been the Worm Eater. And the Worm Eater has seemingly presented to us a place to fight it. We expect to at least be able to put up a front, a martial front against the cocoon, and unfortunately we do expect some Garou to fall. There are many of us that are coming up with different strategies to take on the cocoon and vis-a-vis the Storm Eater. Some of us wish to call upon the spirits, call upon great and powerful spirits to combat it, to make sure that no Garou has to be sacrificed needlessly. There are some of us which want to divide the Bane spirits around the Storm Eater to make sure that the Garou that do get involved are able to handle these smaller Bane spirits, really smaller hordes of them. We, at the moment, called towards other Sept, fellow Garou, to help us. There are a number of Garou here from the Sept of the Running Stones who can no longer go back to their home. It is unfortunate. The Sept of the Running Stone, in order to lend us aid, required us to banish and exterminate and rid them of a black spiral hive, which we did. The Pack of the Worm Readers were especially instrumental in that endeavor, and it was their own totem of the Wormbringers, that of Utena, that was put under threat. And when Utena was put under threat, it was the Striders of Ice and Concrete that went ahead and defended the totem to make sure that it continued to survive and exist. However, throughout all of that, the Sept of the Running Stones was worst for wear. The Sept of the Running Stones, the Garou that resided there, the kinfolk that resided there, were all exterminated during the battle. Here, in this Sept, we have a number of Garou from the Running Stone Steppe that have kept their word. They are committed to helping us fighting the Storm Eater, but they themselves have already sacrificed quite a deal. Or at least, they have suffered to the worm. This is the current story of the Storm Eater. There are many details that I have left out, but that is for the sake of brevity and summarization.
Now, I would like to go into the Umbra to see this enemy we face.
Oh, no, death. Death. Many, 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 many painful death. Don't go alone.
Don't go to
From
the Umbra
here,
at all?
from here you can see the storm. To see the cocoon, you need to walk a few paces outside of Central Park and outside of Manhattan.
I see.
Should you wish to take a closer look, I would not advise going alone.
What he said.
Has there been a rough estimate of the amount of veins that surround it?
The rust estimate. Exact numbers, I could not tell you. Currently, those Garou that are organizing the assault, I should say organizing the resistance against the Storm Eater, happens to be the Warden, a rune by the name of Blitzkrieg, a Git of Fenris, honors the loss, who is also an Arun, a Silent Strider, and fucking Kachina happens to be the most useful and the most utilitarian member of the Sept.
Do you dislike this Kachina?
Oh no, I actually quite adore Kachina. He happens to be the only one really helping out. In the early months, it was Blitzkrieg that shouted, fucking Kachina was the only one to put his fucking, put his boots on the ground and actually help out the set by actually giving us a gift to help us against the Worm Eater. The Storm Eater, excuse me. He is exclaimed not because of any disdain for him, but at the collective disdain for the rest of the Sept, who do not contribute as he does.
What else has the Sept been doing?
Infighting, unfortunately. There is currently a tribal conflict between that of the Gita Fenris and that of the Wendigo. There was a murder, and currently a hunt has been called. They have the culprit in custody, and they plan to do the traditional rite of the hunt, and hopefully that will ease tensions. But a lot of the Running Stone happen to be Utena and Wendigo. The survivors of the Running Stone may still call for blood.
Can this not be handled after the Storm Eater is defeated?
Maybe no one will be able to handle it after the Storm Eater business, if you catch my drift.
At the moment, people are trying to stress compromise, but the two sides may not be able to reconcile quite yet. If we can keep the two tribes cooperating with each other until we get the Storm Eater situation handled, until we can banish the worm from our skies, that would be an absolute awesome situation. But I foresee struggle ahead. Say again?
Why not put the culprit on the Vanguard?
You are not the only one to suggest this.
Why is it funny, Sick?
Because Alan and I had this conversation about 30 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
It seems best that a hunt would... I understand the need for recompense, but you're losing valuable arms against the fight.
If I may,
Go ahead, O wise leader.
the wisdom of the elders, which I wholly submit to, dictates that if we use our traditional means, both the Git, which is a very traditional and old tribe, and the Wendigo, which is also a very old tribe, would find it satisfactory in the utmost proper sense. That is why they've decided to go with this one.
Politics, politics, politics.
Indeed.
I don't question the wisdom of the elders.
My suggestion? You just gotta carry harder.
Yeah.
There's a lot to
Nice.
Yes, Alpha. What?
Carry me.
What? Kind of grumbles. She goes, fuck it. Come on, Alpha. Hop up. I'm going to have to make a roll if I try this, because I think you're pretty much bigger than her, Hamid.
Logan's just watching one of his sisters carry a male lupus that isn't one of the tribe. Just moonshine, though.
You see Antonio watching, and he chuckles a little bit.
Austin, strength and what?
Athletics.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, that's 4 dice. He's asking the weakest member of the pack carry me. And she carries him.
Merlin's proud.
Like a power.
Licks the face, licks the face, licks the face.
Drops on ass, drops on ass, drops on ass.
Ow.
We had this discussion. It's the only reason I let you, when you have nightmares, sleep in my bed. You do not lick the night eyes.
No.
At this point, she'll scratch his ear now that he's pouting.
My D-name proclaims me.
Lick your enemies, not your friends.
And she'll go back to sitting beside her kin and mumble, they're the closest to family I have left.
Now you have me.
She's gonna ruffle your hair like you're a small child and just smile.
I would like to meet our other sister, though.
Callie cannot leave what she's doing right now, but as soon as her challenge is over, I'll take you to meet her.
What is she challenging for?
She is currently challenging for Foster, and the Master of Challenges, Contemplates Mercy, has given her a task to patrol the Sept and not sleep for a week. For a week, she is to remain awake and keep the Sept grounds protected. Much like myself, who in the middle of the challenge went ahead and said that I would also partake until the ending of it. And I am about 6 hours away from having that done.
Why did you do that? And Antonio will produce.
Are you also challenging for Foster?
I simply challenged my sister because the option was available to me. Not through some sort of disrespect, not because I do not think that she deserves and has gained the rank of Fostered, but just to show a bit of solidarity to somebody who is protecting our grounds.
And prove it to yourself that you can be a bit of a badass?
Blink, blink. My tribe requires that I do so.
Antonio passed Alan a half-eaten energy bar. Thought you might need it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I have
do, do,
crafting
do, do.
skills.
My
Whatever.
present to Alan will be a small coupon packet to the cafe for when he's done with the challenge.
Mm-hmm. 6 more hours, people. 6 more hours, and I can freaking crash on the couch.
Oh no, no, no! You know, you go to you take the bed. I will take the couch.
How long have you been awake?
Oh, I don't know. I took a nap about an hour ago.
It's not you. It's not you, Snow.
I have been awake for 2, 3, 4, at least 4 days now.
Be prepared to sleep for at least 2.
Thank you for your words.
I stayed awake for 8 days once. As punishment.
Why you do also these weird things, people? You don't know the blessed concept of rat? Get drunk, go to sleep.
Pegasus does not allow for such.
Come on, Metis, they have more reasons to get drunk, go to sleep. That's what I do.
No. Metas have double duty when it comes to the. When it comes to proving themselves.
The whipping boy. The whipping boy. The whipping boy.
No.
Through through the pack link to the pack members. Snow, Sophia considered taking this guy into the pack. I still think that he has a few things to go ahead and prove to us, but yeah, presenting it up to you. The offer is currently being pursued by Night Eyes. If you like him, and if the totem accepts him, this could be a good person to have in the pack.
I'll have to introduce him to Merlin and see how they click. But-
Antonio will also interject on the back link. Let's give the guy a chance to prove himself, and we will see after what we actually see him do.
Yeah, pack link back to Antonio. That's kind of what I figured.
All I'm saying is that the guy with no color needs a dye job.
Pack link to Snow. Only if we can make you a pretty pink color.
I want a pretty big bow. Big bow, pink bow, pink bow, he says out loud.
What?
You are not like most silver fangs I have met.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh, wait till you meet Morning Kill.
I'm going to let this out.
If you're willing to wait in the morning, I can show you around and introduce you to most of the elders.
You have to work tomorrow.
No, not in the morning, dear. I'm only going to sleep like 2 hours.
Okay, if you want, you can sleep, and I will take him to, meet the bigwigs.
I figured I'd take him to meet the elders, and then I would go to work, and he could meet Xavier and maybe rub off on Xavier. So.
Okay, then I will go out there and steal some stuff for us. I said steal? Yes, I said steal. Good, that's what I meant.
You realize, Antonio, you don't have to steal. Just tell me you need something, and I'll give you some money.
I know, but I'm a bone knower. It comes with the tribe.
Dear, you're my pack mate, and I care for you because of that. But was that pile of garbage on my coffee table yours?
It's not a pile of garbage.
Well, I thought it was, so I threw it out.
Ah, my garbage!
It might still be.
Oh my God, where's the garbage to collect?
That's a low blow throwing out a man's garbage.
It's in the kitchen garbage can. It might still be there if you hurry.
Oh, more garbage. I could do some stuff with it.
Oh dear
Street
God.
wolf is sometimes a very eccentric wolf.
Hey, go to Mother Larissa and tell her that you will throw her garbage away. I want
Oh
to see
hell no! I know better than that. I was there when we brought Mother Larissa back. No, I don't want to go back to where we found her. Not until I have a really big stick to beat shit with. You have no idea how tempting that place was and how fucked up it was, and those big gold creatures with the treasure all around them. Ugh.
treasure.
1,000 nights, Arabian Nights, 1,000 Arabian Nights. At this moment, Alan is going to go ahead and walk just a step away from the group. Go ahead and look towards the newcomer and simply say, "Well, I welcome you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay, however long it is. But for right now, I will have to bid you adieu." Looking to the rest of the pack, I will see you all in the morning.
Okay.
Sophia,
Good luck.
Probably a hug for me.
Sophia, make sure that they don't burn down the house.
I can do that. I'm gonna give them both showers again tonight too.
Oh, hot, warm shower.
And I'm
yeah.
leaving Zeke to you.
Zeke,
leaving
you
them
need a
all
place
to
to
you.
stay?
No, ma'am. I got a place up in the tree houses, but I gotta go back and finish Alan's brakes. I was in the middle of the brake job when the howl came out.
She holds her hand up. Alan, did you tell him the rules I laid down?
You could remind him.
Do not leave the Sept without one of us with you. Even if it's another cub trying to get you to leave. You don't go anywhere outside the Sept alone.
Okay, I can do that.
At this point, she pats him on the head, and she's like, such a good boy. All right.
Alan's going to go ahead and turn his flashlight on and sort of walk away from the scene.
This is Austin's way of saying he
Antonio,
wants it to end.
No. You
Antonio
guys
will
can keep
look at,
going. I'm just getting off.
Antonio will look at Zeke and the newcomer. If you ever need something, search or, well, something from the heaps of trash or someone. If you need something about something, just call me. I will make it cheap for you. I can even build it for you, or things.
All right.
Cool. And he will pop up his collar. He will adjust something under his jacket and something behind his trousers. Okay, I'm going to make my rounds now. If I don't, the Sept Alpha is going to whoop my ass. Bye-bye.
Bye,
And he
Antonio.
will-
Maybe I'll take you to the junkyard if you're good.
Woohoo! The junkyard! I love it! And he will go to the opposite direction than Alan.
So I guess, Snow, we should take make sure the cub gets home and take Logan home with us.
Well, Alan's truck's just right over yonder. I'll just head back over there. It was good to see you again, Miss Night Eye. Nice to meet you, Mr. New Person, and
Gravis.
Mr. Snow. It's always a pleasure. That's right, Mr. Gravis. Yep.
As we end this, though, Night Eyes is going to share through Pack Link with Snow the mental image of Xavier in a butler's costume.
Well, one more thing. As the three, I assume the three, Logan, Sophia, and Snow, will quickly move towards a separate building. Snow actually will let
Logan will pop up his hood and put on his sunglasses again.
Okay, fair enough. Snow will actually get in front of Logan for a little bit and let Sophia walk her and further away, and just look him right in the eyes. Is this Mr. Logan? Yeah. Let me just pop up this other thing real quick. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ah, head's ready for. Ah, there we go. As a slightly larger, more feral, more angry-looking wolf appears in front of Logan, and as a low guttural growl says to him, "Man, wolf, you are not Silverfang." And then continues falls back down into a more friendly lupus and hops on back towards Sophia's heels.
Okay then.
Good
I
to
think-
know that licks her face isn't nuttier than spoiled shit.
I swear that just sounded like he fucking threatened Logan.
No, it wasn't a threat.
Okay. Alright, we can wrap this up however you guys want. I'm not broadcasting, so.
Yep,
Wait, who's broadcasting?
I am. So I will end it. I will say thank you all for watching. Please have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good night.